Hey guys, Jeremy Jacobowitz here from Brunch Boys, and today I have a new toy. This is the Canon AE-1, and it's my first film camera. I have talked about before how I'm highly influenced by what I see on YouTube and the creators on YouTube. And I don't know, just got more interested in what it would be like to shoot on film, and I did a YouTube search, and everyone said like, this is a really great beginning film camera. So I got it on Amazon. It was maybe 150 bucks, which isn't that bad, and honestly like looks to be in really good condition, feels good. This whole thing is really fun. I always talk about how before Brunch Boys I was a TV producer. When I was a producer, I never really did anything technical. I was always very creative. I told other people what to do, like the camera guys and the audio and the grips, and everyone else on set just sort of like played out this creative vision that I would have had. And having Brunch Boys and really forcing myself to be more of a technical content creator has really opened the door for just like a brand new passion of mine, and that's photography. And this is, if you look back at the photos that I did 5 years ago when I started Brunch Boys, they sucked because I did not know what to do. And little by little by little, I've just gotten more and more into it and just fascinated by it. And the whole film thing got me really excited, and I'm honestly really excited about this. So first things first, we got to load some film. Google will help me. I did a little tutorial. I remember loading film as a kid. I mean, maybe I didn't even do it. I just remember film cameras, obviously. Like, I'm 32. I remember we got our first digital camera. It was like a Kodak, and it was like, oh no, what was the film between like digital and film? There was like, it was still film, but you just like popped the whole thing in and it like did everything automatically. I remember that, but vaguely remember having to do this. Okay, so pop the canister out. Pop this into here. Okay, that seems to be right. All right, pull this here. All right, let's look here. I have the instructions. I really don't want to fuck this up. Oh, I see. I think. Stick that there. Okay. And then make sure there's no film slack. In case there is, gently turn the film around. Okay, I think there's no slack. I'm failing so hard at this. This is an epic fail already. Okay. By ruining all this fucking film. Okay, goes in there, maybe? I really thought this would be easier. I thought I was like, I'm good to go. This is super easy.
And now your next roll should be actual film. And you should be good to go, basically.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so update. I watched the YouTube video. Like I said, everything's off YouTube. And I think I got it, so all I have to do is close it now. Okay. Hit the shutter. Advance it. One more, and I think that's it. I think it's loaded. I think I'm ready for my first shot. So like this camera is all manual focus, which I actually manual focus a lot on my Canon 5D, but I also have like a giant LCD screen on that, so I could see everything and really see if everything's in focus. Obviously, there's nothing right like that here. I have to look through the viewfinder and match these things up and try and get it. It's also all like your ISO, your shutter speed, all that fun stuff. Obviously isn't the same as digital. Your ISO actually depends on what film you loaded in. So I loaded in a ISO 400. This goes down to a 1.8, and then you mess with the shutter speed. Oh boy. So I want to adjust the ISO to be 400, which I think I just pull that up and then adjust. How do I get it to be the right ISO? I will practice a little more figuring out exactly how to take a photo that's so crazy. Like the Canon 5D, like, yes, it's almost like to be a good photographer, you do have to know everything, but it's more about like what's in the brain. This, you really technically have to know a little bit more, and you have to work a little bit harder for the photos. And obviously you can't just like take 1,000 photos. When I do a photo shoot, normally if I shoot maybe 5 dishes, I'll get like 300 photos to go through. Each roll of film here has 36 exposures. So obviously less photos, and then like there's less post editing to do, so you really have to make sure that shot is good. So I think it's just gonna be fun. I think it'll make me a better photographer, and I'm just honestly really excited to see what I get. Like I've been thinking about what I want to shoot. I think like food is honestly probably like the last thing I want to shoot. I'm more interested in shooting some people and shooting some places and see what I can get. Okay, so it actually took me 2 months pretty much to get through my first roll of film because I was being like so super selective of what I wanted to shoot. And then I got impatient and I was like, I gotta see these photos, I'm done waiting. So unfortunately we didn't do I wanted to do like a whole B-roll of me shooting at the restaurant and click, oh yeah, and show off, but you know what? Sometimes things don't work out the way you want it to, and that's okay. That's the smallest part about this. What this is really about is I got the film. They actually emailed me the files a couple days ago, but I did not look at them because I wanted to look at them first for real, here with you guys on camera. And I felt like looking at them on the computer was cheating. I want to see them like officially printed out. So let's just talk about, before we even look, these sort of like the issues I had. One, obviously like shooting, just like the different lighting was really hard being stuck at 1 ISO. The shutter speed only went up to 1,000. So whether if it was too bright or too dark, it was really hard. There were definitely situations where so bright it's okay. Like I could change the iris. I could bump up to like, I think it's like F11 and like get close enough, get dark enough. It was when it was really dark, or even like times I didn't even think it was that dark, but still just the ISO wasn't high enough. That was interesting. Focusing too was hard. I really don't know if any of these photos are in focus at all. Obviously the further away, the easier it was, because I could just, crank it all the way and like, okay, it's gonna be in focus. But yeah, a lot of struggles. Definitely not as easy. Definitely, I think it does make you a better photographer, but 2, just makes you appreciate these memories so much more. Like I was saying to someone that if I lost my DSLR, that would really suck, but it's only money. If I lost my film camera before I got these photos developed, I'd be pretty bummed. Like the memories are just gone. And I think it just makes you appreciate the memories and appreciate these photos a little bit more, which is really cool. So let's go through these. So my first photo is an out of focus photo of what I'm looking at right now, which is my camera. Even though it's out of focus, it's still kind of cool. I don't know, I like that one. Here is, this is me in the elevator. Definitely out of focus, it's definitely not exposed properly, but I don't know, I guess it's cool. Film looks cool. I think that's you sort of like, I don't know how to put it. This is the Domino Sugar Factory. It's right next to my apartment. It looks okay. Maybe I don't love the composition. I mean, that's part of it too, is like, I'm so used to being able to just like, even if it's a little off, I could fix the crop and post. This doesn't look perfect, but it's an okay photo. Okay, I took another one just to make sure. This one looks fine. Ooh, I like this. And this is the building that I live in, actually. Again, maybe I would crop it a little differently, but it looks kind of cool. I like that one. This is Tacocina down in Domino Park. So the first thing I did was I took the camera to Domino Park, which is right outside my apartment, because it's just like lots of colors and lots of things and lots of textures to take photos of, and it's right on the water, so you get some really dope shots. This is looking through the Williamsburg Bridge. That's cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these photos now. Another shot of my building. I was trying to get stuff that like I wanted memories of, and it felt like where you live, like memories. That's like, it doesn't even look real. Like the colors, it looks like it's a painting, but really exposed, really, really nice. Like nothing's over, nothing's under. This is a really bright sky. Some graffiti down by the Williamsburg Bridge down there. It's kind of cool. Another shot, you sort of see the Freedom Tower in the background there. It's all still from like that first day it went out. I kind of took most of the photos then. This one is looking out my window. As you see, I kind of caught the edge of the window. I think that's definitely what it was, looking at my window at the Williamsburg Bridge. This is actually a photo I've taken a lot of, so it's kind of cool to have it in print. Another shot of the Williamsburg Bridge. For some reason, the color is really different on this one compared to the other photo, and I feel like I took them back to back, but I don't know. This looks kind of cool. Oh, so this is an example of just like, it was too dark and I couldn't get a photo. I was at a live taping of How Did This Get Made at the, where was I? Oh God, why can't I remember? I'll put a little lower third where it was. It's a very classic theater in New York City. And it didn't seem that dark in there, but I couldn't get the exposure right in there. It was really, really difficult. Same thing, another shot. Focus is, this is a terrible photo. But that's Jason Paul and June, the host of How Did This Get Made. That's bad. That's not a good photo. That's the first one I'm like, that sucks. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is, I went to an MLW wrestling show. The lighting looks weird. Like, it's not, his skin tones are just way off. I don't know if that is to do just like exposure problems or just like the weird lighting they would have had set up for TV. Yeah, he's like really orange. Kind of in focus. Okay photo, but yeah, kind of off. Oh, okay, so this was from my day on set. I was filming something with Food Network. That photo sucks. It's not in focus at all. I don't know what I was even trying to take a photo of there. That sucks. This one's kind of cool. This is a photo of the camera we were using to shoot. Just like a little behind the scenes. It's cool. Another photo of that. Okay, so then this is taking off for LA and I was in the sky. All the clouds, that's kind of cool. Oh damn, these did not come out at all. So I was on live with Kelly and Ryan and I was watching myself on the plane and I was trying to get the screen in front of me focused and I had it in focus and then the person behind me jacked their seat back. And then I couldn't get far enough back with the 50mm just to get it. Yeah, that photo sucks. I tried again, but kind of even worse. That's a bummer. Okay, this is in LA. This is a bowl of sweet fin poke. Looks kind of out of focus. It's an okay photo. This is at Pizzana and in Los Angeles again, Locks Pizza. This is, it's interesting. It's definitely not in focus, but I can't really tell where the focus was. It just looks like the entire photo is out of focus. I fucked it up that bad. Yeah, that's not, this one's even worse. This is a terrible photo. I somehow got worse taking photos. I don't know what I was doing. These are photos in my hotel room. So what happened too was I wanted, so this is on the Kodak Gold 400. I bought the Portra 400 and I really wanted to start shooting on it while I was in LA and I really thought I could get through this roll. So I just started taking photos at the hotel. I'm like, I gotta power through this. I gotta just get these things developed. Another terrible photo, cool. This one's me looking at the mirror in my hotel room. Nothing's in focus. That's bad. This is kind of cool. This is like a little lounge they have downstairs. These are the palm trees outside. I was staying at the Standard in West Hollywood. So looking up at the balconies. More palm trees. This is the pool. As I said, I was just trying to power through this roll and I didn't even get that far. I didn't even finish roll. I was like, screw it, I just gotta get done with this. Some trees, some floaties, and oops, and a little sushi sign outside my window. I'm actually impressed that these photos at the end came out because what happened was when I rolled the film back into the roll, I thought I had gone all the way and I was like, all right, cool. Then we pop this bad boy out. and I opened it and I realized that it wasn't in all the way. So the fear was that I had completely overexposed at least the tail ends of photos, but it doesn't look like that happened. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I will say I liked the first bunch of photos I took outside at Domino or around my apartment. I really liked those. It got progressively worse somehow